So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is when you're watching this video. So I just want to say thank you for signing up for the mailer. Next step is going to be your onboarding form for the mailer. So essentially what's going to happen is you guys are going to fill out this form. This is going to be super important to get this to us as soon as possible, because if we do not have it in a timely manner, it basically affects everybody on the card. Some people on these cards are sometimes relying on this to work for them, and some are just, nonchalant and in a way sometimes are just casual business owners for the most part, when they don't fill out this form. So with that being said, I need you to be on top of it, because it is going to affect and hinder our deadline of getting these launched out on time. So with that being said, this is all the information that we're going to need for the ad in the mailer. And pretty much over time, there will probably be more things that will be added to this as we continue to work on the designs. We're going to find out that we're missing some things here and there. So bear with us on that part. But basically, first name, last name, phone number, email. We need all your information, branding and design. So your logo of the company to place on the mailer in these files. Any specific fonts for your brand that you'd like to use, if you have any. I know some people are very specific about their fonts. So that's going to be something that we're going to need to know for your brand. And then, do you have any specific images you would like us to use in the mailers? Please upload product photos, team photos, events, or any other images that you would like to use for the ad. List of your primary brand colors. This is probably the most important one for us, because there are, if you say black or like red, for example, there's so many hues and colors of red. So if there's a very specific color that you're wanting to use, I really highly suggest that you put this color code here for us, because it's going to be very challenging to kind of read your mind in the sense of what color we're going to need, or what color you have in your mind for your brand, right? Obviously, yes, we can go on Google, do our research, and do our color picker, right? Where we can like look at your logo and kind of determine it from there. But it always just is going to make it easier if you just give us the exact color code, so we can limit back and forth and any edits that are going to be needed in the future. Do you have any preferences for the overall look and feel of the mailer? So for the most part, you guys, we kind of have it taken care of when it comes to the designs. But if you guys have anything specific, you would need to let us know, so we make sure we hit that mark that you are hoping that we hit, right, with when it comes to your design. Now, mailer content and copy. This is the most important thing for me as a business owner. The reason why I say that is because you guys, the whole purpose of this is to get people into your business and you guys to generate leads, right? So with that being said, in order to generate leads, how do we do that? Well, we would need to actually have, which is what the mailer is going to have, a QR code on here, right? So the QR code, once that QR code is scanned, someone from your company or you, whoever it is, I need someone who's in charge of the leads being generated and calling them and following up with them, or converting them, right? Totally up to you guys to convert the leads. But for the most part, we need a phone number for the person who will be in charge of managing and talking to the leads and converting them. What's your main offer that you'd like to offer the community? Please put your ideas on what you think would be a good offer. If we think it would be better, we'll give you our feedback and get your approval before finalizing the design and offer to the community. So this is kind of where our expertise comes in. You'll put in your 2 cents of what you think works, and then we'll basically look at it, see the offers that have worked in the past, even take it through ChatGPT and see how we can make it better or whatnot, kind of go from there. Please share the full text you'd like to include in your mailer. So for example, I have, this is like one of them, right? Bring 3 and 1 is free with any mention of this ad. Convenient, reliable services at your doorstep or place of work. Save time, free up your schedule, and never look at empty gas gauge again, right? Like these are the things that are going to be on the mailer. Or sorry, here, these are the things that are going to be on the mailer. So what's going to happen too is when you guys input this information, you guys as the business owners, this is how it's going to be received to my team, and they're going to be able to look at it and know exactly what it is that they need to do. So for example, with this offer, this is going to be too much to put on here. I appreciate that they gave me a lot of information, but it's going to be too much to actually fit on the actual size of the card. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to minimize it and make it smaller. So with that being said, just to give you an idea, right? Like this is perfect. This is perfect. It's small. It's small. this is maybe a little much, but for the most part, we can work with that, and I can pull an offer out of that and make it work. Also, this is going to be your social media. So anything that you have that you're wanting on here. So like this guy's needing website. So I need to build him a website. He has his social media, I guess, that he wants on here. And this is their social media that they want on there as well. Right. So essentially, that's there. What business information did you want on the mailer when it goes out? Page, address. So that's kind of what I went over right now. If you have a storefront, it's going to be important to have it on there. If you have like some action that you want them to take and go somewhere or do something, if you're brick and mortar, like Maui Sweet Shop, she's one of our clients on this mailer. Like we need the address of that location so that we can put it on the mailer so people know where to go, right? You can't mail ice cream in the mail, unfortunately. What is your website URL? That's going to be important. And then is there anything else you'd like to add to the mailer? Any areas of improvement for us that we can do on our end to make this onboarding process smoother, and or any questions that were not answered? This is now your chance to ask and give your feedback. So one thing, you guys, with Maui Business Podcast is we are always looking to improve. We're always looking to make the process better and smoother for you, the client, for us, the design team, for just everybody involved. So if there's ever anything that's missing or that you think can be added to this form, do not hesitate to let us know, critique us, and help us get better so that we can, make a smoother process for the entire community and the people involved. So with that being said, you guys, this is the onboarding form. I cannot stress this enough. This is very important to get this done. 7 days is when we would like to get everything. So as I said before, as we've talked on the phones, the 21st is when I usually fill up the cards, and then the 21st to like the 29th or whatnot is when I plan to have everything done for the ad designs, and it goes to print on the 1st of every month. Okay. So that's something to keep in mind, and stressing how important it is. Every month I try and get one of these out to the local community. So super important to get this mailer or this onboarding form filled out. And with that being said, you guys, my name is Devin Atkins with Maui Business Podcast. Thank you for your time. And I will go ahead and get these ads started for you guys and go from there.